Before I get started in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. This video is for entertainment purposes only. This video is not intended to hurt, harm, or tear anyone down. As a content creator, YouTuber, TikToker, someone who is in the public eye frequently, especially digitally, quite naturally, I require a level of transparency. I do document, you know, true encounters, true experiences in my life. The information and the content that I give you all, this is real information. This isn't some made up fallacy. These story times usually involve real people who watch me online. So again, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's get right into it. So around the time in my life when this video happened, I was really into artist management. Growing up in life, people have always been admired by my creative direction, whether it be style, content creation, I don't know, music, anything. I've always been like that go to person. So I've always had like a craft for creative direction. I'm a life path three. So I decided like why not get into artist management and why not manage an artist, give them some gems, kind of nurture their image, tailor their image, point them in the right creative direction. Why not? If I can be a megastar, which I am, at least I can help someone else catapult to that arena. So boom, I met an artist. This artist was from Chicago, but they lived in Vegas. One day they reached out to me, and they were like something like bro, I fuck with you, you're hard, like basically like in a way asking for ism, asking for gain. So I'm like, hey bro, how about I just sign you, you sign me, I manage you, you feel me, I build your image up, career up, get you booked, get you at shows, parties, all that. It was a go. So me and this person is, we're having conversations frequently. We're networking. We're tapping in. I'm like sending, some photos. I can kind of get you into modeling. I need photos for graphic design, album covers. The whole nine. Pretty much just like building this artist up who really wants it from ground up. So boom, we're networking, having conversations. He sends me his music. He tells me the goals he has, long term goals, the creative direction he wants. Just, we're networking, you feel me? We're chit chatting, rubbing elbows type shit. Um, he really wanted to make it in LA. He was really fascinated by like the LA culture. I'm like, sure, bro. Like, you can come out here. I can plug you with the right music directors, video shoots. You feel me? Producers, other collaborators, all that. It was a go. I saw potential in this artist, young, somewhat talented. You feel me? He's from Chicago, so he probably could really capitalize off of that Chicago drill wave type shit. I'm a visionary. I look at people's potential, vision, potential success, all that, right? So this is where I feel like shit started to get tricky, or there were red flags that I should have picked up on early in like our interactions. So so this is where shit started to get a little weird. It should have been a red flag back then, but like I'm the kind of person I don't like when people go back and tell everyone whatever conversations we've had or discussions we've had, because as you know or as you should know, everybody don't have the best intentions for you, no matter how happy they might look or seem for you. Or sometimes people show you how much they don't fuck with you by how much they're not happy for you, how much they show you they don't really give a fuck. So I get a phone call from this dude's dad. Like his dad is like questioning me, like da 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 da. I'm a grown ass man. I don't gotta explain shit to you. That's what I was thinking. That's not what I was saying. But at the same time, I like to, I keep people on a leash. Especially if you're acting weird, funny style, I'm not gonna automatically just like, you feel me, get rid of you. I'm gonna keep you where I can see you. I'm gonna keep you on a leash type shit. Woof woof. So that was kind of weird. So, like 1 week, bro was like, oh, like I know you're in LA. I want you to come out to Las Vegas for a video shoot that I'm having. He didn't really give specifics. It was just, oh, I want you to come to Vegas. I want you to be present during this music video. I really appreciate it. LA, Vegas, as you know, it isn't really far. That's a 45-minute flight type shit. So I got peoples in Las Vegas. So I went out to Las Vegas. I had fun with my peoples. And then I went to like this video shoot that they had pre-curated. So I'm at the video shoot. It's all niggas with Glocks and chops and normal, regular industry shit. And it's only like two bitches. But my thing is like, I didn't know anyone in there, and I'm the kind of person like I'm not finna let nobody punk me or try me, especially if I don't know you, type shit. So like, duh, like nobody at this video shoot is finna know me because A, they're all your people, and B, they're all from Chicago. And bitch, I'm from LA, I'm from Chicago. So, and I already know how Chicago people are. Like they'll try to play on your top type shit. So, mind you, when I come in, everyone's already like staring, acting stiff, like staring. I'm the kind of person I stare back. So like you staring at me, I'm even like, fuck you keep looking at me for type shit. Like, is there a problem? Like, you trying to intimidate somebody? Like, why is you just like staring at me? Damn, like speak. I'm the kind of person I see someone, I don't try to make it weird. I speak. I didn't feel no type of way. Boom. Video shoot happens. Um, we go back to my room at the Luxor. We smoke, chop it up, plan on what we finna do next. You feel me? We had like a little photo shoot. Mind you, I'm into photography as well. I'm in photography, videography, modeling, content creator. I'm a very creative person. So we having a whole photo shoot at the Luxor. You feel me? I'm on my Terry Richardsonism. You feel me? You feel me? Post it on the gram. You feel me? I go up. You feel me? So I know niggas is like, whoa, hold up. Like, who the fuck? You feel me? You feel me? I glow niggas up. When people come into encounters with me, I blow them up. Like, motherfuckers, when I'm done with you, motherfuckers is gonna be like, who the fuck is that type shit. So I already know, like, quite naturally, it was gonna be a bit of a buzz. But I ain't think niggas was gonna be some real life, like, haters, pocket watchers type shit, like, really feel some type of way. So that was just one chapter. Video shoot, photo shoot at the hotel. Dude went up, you feel me, just working on this artistry type shit. We chopping it up. Boom. Nothing was really peculiar until I started directly getting involved. Like, I'm the kind of person, when someone needs better, when someone needs an upgrade, I'm usually that better. I'm usually that upgrade. So it's like, if you've been so like amateur, low budget publicly for the longest, and then I work with you, it's going to be a huge contrast in quality, material, detail, all that. So shit didn't really start getting funny style until other people started getting involved, and my material. So boom, Brody hits me up like, oh, I really want to come to LA. I really want to move to LA. I want to have a video shoot in LA. Da 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 da. Like, you got me. I'm like, yeah, I got you. So boom, as a manager, I set up an Airbnb where we had the video shoot. I covered half of the video shoot. He paid the other half, and um, that was our thing. See, I didn't know that was our thing. See, the first time it was like their thing, It was more collaborative type shit. This time it was like every artist was there, but every artist kind of had their own thing going on. And my artist had a video shoot at the Airbnb that the other artist he was with, they weren't included in that video shoot at that location type shit. So, mind you, like, when they got to LA, I never met, actually, I met a couple of the other artists there, but we didn't really have much conversation. The entire time they were fucking staring. I was born at night last night. I know if someone's staring at me, they like, it's like they peeping some shit, someone done told them some shit, they analyzing some shit, they know some shit, they wondering about some shit. You hear me? So, mind you, before the video shoot, like three of them pulled me to the side. They were like, "Oh, how do you know my homie? Like, what is your involvement with my homie? Like, what do you like?" In my head, I'm like, "Why the fuck is this your business? Like, why the fuck are you waiting this long to ask me a question you could have asked me when we linked up months ago in fucking Vegas? Like, niggas just be weird. Like, I be peeping the weird ass energy, but I keep it player. So I'm just like, oh, you feel me? I manage him. Like, I kind of nurture his creative image, his creative direction. You feel me? I'm managing him. Oh, like it was like they were mad. Like, oh, you set this shit up. Like, it wasn't like so. Oh, bro, like good, like. It was like, oh, yeah, gotta glow up one day, right? Boom. I'm just giving y'all like the build up to where niggas was trying to get on some extortion shit. So it's a whole bunch of rappers. They all in LA. It's like multiple video shoots going on. Um, but I noticed my artist. He had weird ways that I couldn't really put my finger on, but it was weird. So for example, like after for example, mind you, it's a whole bunch of rappers. Instead of like keeping me in the loop, he would just like dash and dart off and just go to the next plot without keeping me in the loop. Bro, I'm here with you and your people. It's not like this is an individual project. This is a project that I invested in that I now have to collaborate with other artists. And you just dashing off to the next video shoot, going here and there. You're not keeping me in the loop. Like, is you cool, bro? Like, you feel me? So I already kind of feel like his peoples didn't have his best interest in heart because like he would just always vent to me about how like he feels like they don't really funk with him. They don't really want to see him make the whole rapper crab in a bucket sob story time. No one want to see me make it type shit. I'm like, cool. Don't worry about them. Worry about you feel me. Worry about what you're here to do. Your artistry. So we get invited. So I coordinated like an invitation for him to get inside of Ray Shremmerd. Ray Shremmerd, they're having a party in Van Nuys that I really, really wanted my artist to go to. I felt like it would have been a really, really good networking opportunity. So I don't know if it was the edibles I gave him, or if it was the liquor, or the drinking, or jet lag, or just like him having cold feet type shit. Being in LA, having cold feet. So we get to LA. So we get to Ray Strummer's house. He's in the front seat of the car. I don't know if he was fake sleep because he was like high key, like nervous, cold feet. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, nigga, I'm at this Ray Shrummer shit. I coordinated this Ray Shrummer shit for you, and you in the fucking car, like passed out, fake sleep. So we get to Ray Shrummer's like mansion party thingy. It's cool, it's lit, it's deep as hell. But my artist's not here, and like his peoples, they were like quick to leave him, and I'm kind of like, y'all, like I don't really feel right being here, like leaving my artist in the car. Like I really did this for him. I'm really here for him. Like he in a car. Like, I understand it's Ray Shrummer, but like, damn. Plus, it's like hella packed in this bitch, and I have my phone, and I just didn't feel. It was just one of those vibes where it's just like it just wasn't one of those nights for me. Been to hella celebrity parties, hella celebrity homes. Like, this is really regular to me. I understand that y'all OTs, this might not be regular to y'all, but it's regular to me. And I also feel weird that like my artist is in the car asleep, like fucked up type shit. I ain't let them know that, but I insinuated that, and that was a red flag. Like, these people really don't fuck with you, and they don't really fuck with me. It's just weird vibes. It's like either they don't fuck with me because they don't fuck with you because of whatever what y'all got going on, or they're just haters. Either way. So that night just consisted of music videos and like parties and like regular industry shit. This is where the shit like this is when shit like hit the fan. So boom. At that point I'm pretty sure like his people's his I don't know what they are, homies, friends, childhood friends, rap homies. I don't know. But what I do know is that people talk. So this is where I really started seeing my artist, his true colors. This is when shit got weird, and this was the last time I ever linked up with him, like ever. Like, you got one time to do some weird shit that makes me feel hella uncomfortable. So one day he's like, "Oh, bro, can I move with you to LA? Like, I don't fuck with nobody in Vegas. Like, everyone here is fake. Everyone here is weird. Like, fuck these people. Da 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 da. Can you please pick me up, bro? Take me back to LA. I can crash at your crib. Find some shit. Da 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 da." So I'm like, cool. So he's like, just drive to Vegas. Because at the time, I was trying to get a lineup. I was like, I don't know, bro. I have a lineup set up. He's like, oh, I can just cut your shit. I can just line your shit up. So boom. I'm like, fuck it. I drive to Vegas. He's like, oh, meet me at this pool party. I'm thinking I'm going to a pool party type shit. I really didn't know what to expect. So I get to the pool party. It's like somewhere in Henderson, I think. I think it was in Henderson. Pick him up, and he's like, oh, his demeanor is just real like, oh, like trying to tell someone what to do type shit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let that slide. Like, he's like, take me to the mall so we can, so I can get some clothes or some shoes for my daughter. And I'm like, okay, no problem. But I thought I was here to pick you up and take you back to LA, not come to Vegas and link up and do a whole bunch of shit. Red flag. That should have been a red flag right there. So we go to the mall. At the time, I thought he had one daughter. Like, I was under the impression that bro had one daughter. So he took me back to his apartment to give me a lineup because we were gonna go out that night or some shit. I don't know. It's like two other daughters here. I'm like, who? Like, why? You ain't never told me you had two other. When the fuck? When? You've been showing me this one baby. Been talking about this one baby. I get back to your apartment. You got two other. What's really? It ain't none of my business. It's none of my business. And then he's like, oh, he's like, oh, can you pick up my brother from the airport? My brother is here from Chicago. Can you pick him up from the airport? Mind you, I'm picking up people who are involved and trying to. I call it extortion. Anytime you act like you try to make someone do something against their will out of like intimidation or threats, that's extortion. So it's hella late. He's like, "Oh, bro, pick my brother up from the airport." We go to the airport, LA, Las Vegas airport. It's his brother, his cousin. I don't really remember the other people because I was faded. I don't remember. But what I do remember is that he was just real like trying to tell someone what to do. I don't know if it's because his older brother was here and his older cousin and he felt like he had something to prove. But I say that to say that night was cool, but I was just kind of irritated and thrown off because A, I didn't plan on spending the weekend in Vegas. You feel me? I have an entire job, an entire life in LA. I didn't plan on being here. I plan on being here for like one day and driving back. So I'm in Vegas an extra day. My hotel's already like expired. You feel me? It's a whole bunch of people with me in my car that I don't know who are just tagging along. We kind of just, I'm DD tagged along with these niggas in Vegas. You feel me? Um, so the next morning, the next morning, we all slept in my car at like a casino somewhere because A, I didn't plan on staying in Vegas for more than some hours. B, I guess they have no money. They didn't have no money for a hotel, or I don't know what the fuck the deal was. But he was like, he woke me up and he was like, "Oh, take me to somewhere. Take me back to Mandalay Bay because I had to go to my baby daughter's baby shower or some shit like that." In the back of my head, I'm like, none of this has anything to do with me. Like, you're telling me these things like it's my obligation. Like, I have an obligation that you got to do somewhere before you go. And it's just the way he's saying it. Like, you demanded some shit. Y'all know how I am. When people get to talking high power, I'm big high power. You hear me? So we get into an argument, and he was like, "Why you not finna take me back? My daughter's something party." Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Who are you talking?" Here it goes again. Who are you talking to? So at this point, I'm ready to squabble. I don't give a fuck if your brother is in the back seat. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, let's get out the car and squabble down. What the fuck are you talking about? His brother tries to break it up, like, oh, maybe it was a miscommunication, da 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 da. And I said some shit like, oh, I should have backdoored Joe ass when I had the chance. When I said I should have backdoored Joe ass when I had the chance, I meant like I should have kicked your ass out the car when I had the chance and really showed you how much I don't give a fuck. But this is where the shit get tricky. I feel like niggas was trying to switch up my words to try to find an issue. So his brother in the back seat, like, oh, don't say you shouldn't say backdoor because backdoor means something in Chicago or some shit. Like looking back in retrospect, I kind of feel like he felt some kind of way because I was popping on his brother and I was really like, you feel me, like chin checking shit. Because who you talking to? I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that. You gotta go somewhere. This my car. You ain't got no car. You should be thankful I'm even here. Even his brother was like, at the end of the day, it's bro's car. You can't be trying to tell him what to do, type shit. Mind you, niggas text on their phone, they vent on their phone, they lurk on Instagram, they do hella extras. Boom. So we get back to my artist, his apartment. Is his baby mom, the big cousin, the big brother, and some other dude, some other rap dude that was at the video shoot in Vegas that knew me, who was at the video shoot in LA, who was asking me how I know him, what's my involvements with him, type shit. So it just dawned on me, like, I could tell they knew something was going on. So I could read the fuck out of a room. So quite naturally, I kind of wanted to bring it up in a way where, like, the other rapper dude who was at the other shoot in Vegas and LA, kind of had a gist of what was going on. Or he probably already knew. I don't fucking know. I just felt uncomfortable and weird. And so this is when niggas really showed me, like, y'all got issues. Y'all can't, like, you have to really be mindful of who you keep around you, especially if they know you from the internet, because people will really watch you and like be haters and be envious and feel some type of way and be jealous about some shit you didn't even know was worth being jealous about. So I asked his brother, I was like, oh, like what did you mean by like backdoor? Like what does backdoor mean in Chicago? This time he in front of a crowd of niggas. When it was just us two or us three rather, it was like the popping it was at a mute. Like it was no like you know. So he's like, "What you mean?" What you trying to say? Like, I don't know if you know, but back door in Chicago, I mean, you'll kill someone. What you trying to say? You gonna set someone up? Are you the police? I'm like, mind you, you know how like when you're trying to explain something to someone and they don't let you finish your sentence, they like just trying to switch your words up to be messy so you can stutter and be confused and be all over the place type shit. He was trying to do that shit. So he was like, "Oh, you must be backdoor. Are you backdoor? You trying to set someone up? You the police? Oh, I got you." I'm like, he's like, "I got you." Mind you, he acting like he want to fight. He getting up and shit. Mind you, they all know each other, so they all talk. So they all probably been felt some type of way, especially because I was blowing his brother up way harder before he met me, like irrelevant. So he like, "Oh, you trying to set someone up? I remember when you set that shit in the car. Oh, I should have backdoored your ass. What you meant by that? You was gonna set him up? You was gonna kill him?" I'm like, "No." He was like, "Better yet, I got someone for you. I'm finna call someone right now. We finna backdoor your ass. You don't think I know killers?" He said some shit like that. Immediately, like fight or flight kicks in. I'm looking at this nigga. Mind you, this nigga just got released from like jail or prison. I don't know. He looked like a grimy Chicago niggas. I'm big on eyes. The eyes is the windows to the soul. So as he's saying this shit, I'm looking at him. I'm like, you really are like a grimy Chicago nigga. Like you look, and you seem like the type of nigga that'll like put a nigga in a freezer or try to do some weird shit. And that's the vibe I immediately felt because it was like he was trying to intimidate me. He was like just doing the most, like threatening to call people. And so he was like, "Oh yeah, you're not gonna go nowhere. Like you're not gonna go nowhere." And this is the first two things that came into mind. I'm like, if I panic and like try to run or do some extra shit, that's gonna make the situation worse. That's gonna make the situation worse. That's gonna escalate the situation. So now I immediately start thinking, how can I set this up where I go along with it like it's normal, like it isn't really that big of a deal, so he don't think I'm actually the police finna do some shit. Oh, I got someone for you. I'm like, bro, you're not even, you feel me? I'm like, bro, you're not even listening to what I'm saying. He's like, I don't care. I think you're the police. I think you trying to set us up. I'm gonna get someone to backdoor you. I know someone right now. Somehow, some way, I don't know what happened, but that little situation got de-escalated. And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, you can't go nowhere. And for the entire time of you being in Vegas, you gotta let us drive your car." I'm like, if I call the police, that's the situation. If I fight you, and you already on some setup backdoor shit, y'all got weapons, y'all got guns, it's a whole bunch of y'all. You already talking about something you know niggas who do shit. I gotta play my cards right. So I'm like, oh fuck, like oh shit, oh shit. So I'm like, and mind you, the artist I was with earlier, I got into it initially. He like, yeah, I'm really protected. I'm really GD. Like you can't even get close to me in real life. You got to go through them. I'm like, okay. So to cut that part out, to like make this story short, and to go back to my point of like niggas like be watching you on the internet and they be jealous about shit that you didn't even think they were jealous about. Mind you, his brother that felt some type of way, I guess, that I was popping on his brother and then I asked him what backdoor meant to him. The entire time of the trip, like he's talking shit to me. Like it's he driving my car, his cousin driving my car. I'm in the back seat, like trying to find a way to get out of the situation because it's like I'm outnumbered. They got weapons. They already pretty much threatened to take my life if I do something, or insinuated that they know someone that would take my life, or insinuated that they was gonna do some shit to me if some shit got out of hand. They insinuated that shit. So, mind you, everyone else kind of was like, it was given like, bro, like let it, like leave him alone. Like I don't even think it was that deep, bro. Leave him alone. The entire time, like the trip, mind you, I came there Friday. I stayed there until Monday. I left Monday morning. The entire time, like Saturday morning to Sunday night, where I'm going to so many different like events and functions at the same time. Mind you, I don't want to be there. I feel uncomfortable. You already high key threatened my life, and I'm trying to make an escape for it, and I'm trying to find a way out. But you're driving my car, so the entire time he's like talking shit, like just talking shit, like for no reason. Like this nigga is really out his like. Why are you so obsessed with me? So this is the part where I realized niggas was haters. We're at the Mandalay Bay. We're in the bathroom smoking weed. Mind you, like I didn't even want to smoke weed because I felt uncomfortable. Like I just felt like these are not the kind of people I want to be like high around or like not clear minded around because they really do some shit. Like we all walked in the bathroom. It's like at this point, it's a whole bunch of people in the outside of the bathroom, but it's a whole bunch of niggas inside of the bathroom. It was like they was trying to set up a fight. Like so, we was all in the bathroom smoking weed, passing it around. They kept trying to pass it to me. I hit him like once or twice. I'm like, I'm good. His artist was trying to like, I guess his artist felt bad for me because his loyalty was supposed to be with me. So I could tell he was trying to like, diffuse the situation. Like, I don't blame you, bro. I wouldn't want to smoke either. So the brother is like talking shit the entire time, like talking shit like, yeah, niggas from California need to keep that shit in California. Niggas are from LA just swear they so popping on the internet, they so popping on social media. Mind you, that's his brother. And then the other nigga, I had one of Von Dutch chat. The other nigga like, oh, these Cali niggas, man, like Von Dutch. Like, I'm like, where is all this coming from? Like, it was just weird. But I could tell they could tell I was really uncomfortable. But they probably were confused as to why like I ain't just flip out because I know how to play my cards right. I'm not new to this. You feel me? So boom. To make a long story short, I found a way to play it off for they. Well, I found a way to play it off where I made it seem like their behaviors and actions were normal. Plus, mind you, I'm up here praying type shit. So that's what I do. I slept in my car. We all drove back to my artist's apartment, and I sleep in my car, right? I sleep in my car because I just didn't feel comfortable for real. Like I didn't even want to be in the same place with my eyes closed as these people. So what I do is I just wake up in the morning, I go there, I play it off normal like, oh yeah, bro, I need my keys. I gotta go back to work. Got my keys. Went the fuck back. Never talk to them niggas ever again, even though they still follow me. I I'ma just say I talked to one person out of that situation, and we're kind of seeing eye to eye now. And I say that to say, if you learned anything from this video, please keep a close eye on who you keep around you, because everybody don't have your best intentions, and people really do be on that setup, extortion, trafficking shit. That shit is real. Pray that God removes all your enemies, fake friends from your life, because you don't want that shit to cost you your life. If you like this video, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. More story time, more vlogs on the way. Tap in. I'm out.